All right. First of all, going back to last year, what kind of adjustment was there from going from, into the SEC?
Coming from Bowling Green, I had, I guess you could say, a larger role than I did as last year. So, as I, got into the season, I had to understand my role, and the adjustment was, just, make all the reps count. You might not be getting, as much reps as, you usually get, just like compared to last year, but just make them all count and maximize your opportunities. So that's all my mindset was.
And now that you know what it's about, and everything, how have you changed at all?
It's still, the same thing. Just maximize every play. Just even with more reps, on my plate now. Just maximize every play. Go as hard as possible as every play. Try to make as many plays as you can.
Cashius, you showed us a little glimpse of what a lot of us expect you to do this year. Was your point at the end of last year where you're like, all right, I get this SEC speed, I get this level now?
Yeah, I think probably around probably halfway through the year, I was, for the first kind of half, I was still, trying to get my feet, under myself, kind of like you said, like get a good feel for the game. But after about halfway through the year, it was just kind of like, we're just out there playing ball, so let's go play ball.
Do you feel like with the group you have this year that the sack totals will be at a higher level this year than they were last year?
Most definitely, not taking away from anything from the guys last year. Definitely had good guys last year, that were getting a lot of sacks. But I definitely feel like this year, with guys, like Deion Hayes, Rylan Kennedy, TJ Searcy, just all those guys, us coming together as a collective unit and keeping each other fresh and stuff like that. I feel like that'll definitely help pay off in the future for the season and allow us to get more sacks.
What do you feel like about with this group that is characteristics that make that different this year?
I would say just overall work ethic. I've got a chance to see these guys when they first came in and work out with these guys just in the weight room and the offseason workout. So I just noticed that there's a different kind of go about it. That I feel like everyone's starting to understand more about the program and start to buy in more, and that's why I ultimately think that this year we'll have more sacks.
Is there anything in particular over the offseason that you worked on more than anything else to improve your game?
I would just say overall, just crafting my pass rush abilities. Like I said, this year, there's nothing that I feel like coming off of last year that I couldn't have got better at. So, really just every facet of my game, a little bit of run stopping, a little bit of pass rush, crafting ability, just all that. I tried to, hone in on every different aspect of my game.
What's it been like going against this offensive line? And have you noticed maybe the maturity and just any differences this year, the way that you did?
Yeah, I definitely feel like as a whole, after all the experience that they've had, over the past few years, and just with the last coaching staff just coming into this one, I feel like overall they're starting to gel together. As one unit instead of 5 offensive linemen, they're starting to come together and build that chemistry. I feel like with them doing that helps the D-line get better. And like I said, I feel like the D-line is starting to hone in together and put it all together, and I feel like that'll make them better too.
Is there anyone in particular you don't like getting lined up against?
Oh no, I'm not gonna say I don't like going against anybody. You feel me? It's competitive. I don't care who you are in front of me, But I mean, there's good tackles. Crown over Trey, Deuce, all them. They're solid guys, but it's not like anyone in particular where it's like, no. You feel me? Like, nah.
What do you see from just the rest of that defensive end group, maybe on your side and on the other side as well, just how the competition's starting to shake out?
As far as like who's playing and stuff, I'm not really 100% sure. That's obviously up to coaches. I'm not dictating who plays and who doesn't. But like I said, the guys I say, me, Rylan, Deion, TJ, Sam and Peba. So we're all coming together. We're working hard every day. So.
How much better do you think this defense will be this year?
I think we'll be, a lot better than we were last year. Just, coming off of Elko's first year, just things, kind of were just all new just as a program. And I feel like now that we're in, like, the second year, that, just us as an overall team, we're starting to get it more. More people are starting to buy in. So I just feel like, the defense will be better.
Cashius, were you surprised at all that you weren't preseason All-SEC? And what do you think are some tangible goals that you kind of set for yourself this year?
Not necessarily surprised that I wasn't pre-team or pre-season All SEC. You know, you're talking to a guy that's was once rated like 2000th best player in my class. You know, so you know, I'm used to you know, not getting picked and being overlooked. So that just, you know, just adds fuel to the fire for me, and you know, just ultimately, like you said, just makes me want to set more goals and you know, just strive to achieve those goals and just keep breaking through those ceilings.
I think Coach Elko said on the coaches' night that you had a third-round grade after last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that true? And what led to your decision to come back? And if third round is not enough, what do you think you could get after this year?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like the specific round, it was something like that. I'm not really, you know, for sure. You know, I'm kind of focused on, you know, task at hand right now. But what made me, you know, come back was just really just maximizing, you know, just college and maximizing, you know, my opportunities. And you know, I obviously want to, you know, like I said, just maximize myself, maximize my revenue, just as far as draft, maximize my stock. So it's really just about maximizing my potential, honestly.
To be in that first round, second round competition or conversation, what do you think you need to do this year? And I know you're focused on team goals, but individually, what do you think, you know, you want to put on this year?
Just ball out, make plays, make it undeniable.
All right, Cashius.
Appreciate it. Thank you.